There is no such thing as a peaceful experience. Peace is what is. Peace is actually the only fact of experience. The only variable, the only changing factor through which it feels like this experience is peaceful versus this one, which is not. That variable is the restlessness of mind, which either allows the peace of your true nature to shine forth in experience, or it envelops the peace of your true nature and makes it appear to be missing, to be lacking in experience, completely veiling the peace. The peace and happiness that we seek for this reason is not to be found in the contents of consciousness, which is what we call experience. Experience is just the contents of my awareness in this moment. And you can notice this anytime where you are saying that, oh, this is a peaceful experience. What you'll notice is that the mind was at rest. Whenever you are happy, it is because the mind is at rest. Now you can say that, yes, Sunny, I understand what you're saying, but the mind is restless because of my experience. I have to do a lot of things, or my experience right now, my such situation and circumstance is really hectic. Therefore, the mind is restless. But actually, this teaching, and you will discover this on your own through your own introspection, and you will discover that the experience is restless because the mind is restless, which further causes the experience to be restless and then further causes the mind to be restless. So you see, this is a cycle, a very destructive cycle in this way. And in it, it completely veils the peace, the happiness of your true nature. And it paints the illusion that peace and happiness are derived from the contents of consciousness, that this content of consciousness is peaceful and this one is not. Whereas no content of consciousness, no object, has the ability to disturb the empty container of awareness in which it comes and goes. No content of consciousness can really damage or take anything away from or add anything onto the peace of your true nature. And so this is what you must at least consider, open up to. That happiness is not derived from the experience that is present. When I achieve something that I really, really wanted, when I get the object of my desire, my mind is at peace. What does it mean for the mind to be at peace? It means that the mind is no longer restless, is no longer chasing, which then makes it appear to be that this object or this thing that is achieved is bringing me happiness. And notice what happens. When this happens for a short period of time, when the mind is at peace, very shortly after, because of the restless nature of mind, it once again starts. And even though you just achieved something that you had worked hard for years, now the mind continues and it finds something else. And within that restlessness, it again paints the illusion that this other object must be achieved now for me to be once again happy. Notice this cycle in your life. And this is the sort of chase that the world is living in. The sooner you acknowledge the emptiness of this chase, the better, because then it allows you to be detached from what comes and goes. It allows you to no longer be affected by gain or loss. Gain and loss still happen, but no longer do they determine if I am peaceful or not. No longer do I derive my sense of peace and happiness from contents, objects. So you see, the beginning of this is just learning to recognize that peace is. It is actually the peace itself which is enveloping itself into the appearance of restlessness, in which it forgets itself. The restlessness is it's just a limited viewpoint. What frees the mind from this restlessness is silence. Silence is what allows the cloud of restlessness to just disperse, unveiling the natural peace of your true nature, the natural happiness. And we say natural because it is you by nature. It is your own nature to be peaceful, to be happy. But currently, we are living under an illusion that this object or this person or this achievement brings me my happiness. So notice the element of freedom this brings into your life as you begin to experientially recognize this. Not just intellectually understand, but really through silence come to experientially recognize this. Now you're no longer a slave to experience. You're no longer attached. The very changing, unreliable experience isn't determining your understanding, your peace, your happiness, where you can be established in something that is stable, that is more true than the very fleeting contents of awareness. It is the peace of your own self which shines forth when the object that you really, really wanted is achieved or gained. Why? Because in those moments, the mind is no longer chasing. The mind is no longer painting the illusion of lack. The mind is turning inward and just resting. The content passes. The mind also always projects all sorts of things, but your peace is here equally right now. It is from where you look at the mind. It is also the essence of mind and experience. So your answer, your solution is silence. Don't keep aimlessly chasing peace. It is nowhere to be found in the world. The world will offer you plenty of shiny objects and promises, but it can never give you the lasting peace that you want. And the very reason for that is because all of experience in its limited and transient nature is pointing you back to the center of perceiving, your own self. It is the goal of experience, of diversity, of life as you know it. So silence is what breaks the bonds of mind, is what allows the peace of your true nature, the happiness of your true nature to shine forth in experience. And the two methods, the two means to silence that we discuss here on this channel, especially if you're new, are acceptance and self-inquiry. So if you are new to this channel, or even if you've been watching for a while, but you want to go deeper and truly understand these two practices, I have 2 workshops, 2 classes, which are completely free. You can check them out in the description box below. Okay, they'll be linked. Watch those and begin to practice. The practice isn't what leads to peace. The practice is simply what destroys all the obstacles to peace, to unveil the ever-existing peace. You see? So it's a beautiful teaching, and it will totally free you of so much suffering and ultimately wake you up to what you are beyond mind, the whole realm of intelligence beyond mind, which right now you may be completely neglecting, completely asleep to, completely ignorant of. So take advantage of those resources. You can also learn more about my Higher Consciousness Shift program. The link for that will also be down below. So best of luck to you. I'll see you next time.